Hey guys, it's Ivana. I'm making a video to talk to you about non-touring. Yes, non-touring. It's an actual word. If you think the word is dumb, I don't know what to tell you, I didn't make it. It's basically the runway model look where they're definitely wearing makeup, but it doesn't look like they're wearing makeup, which is different from the no makeup look. The focus of non-touring is radiant glowing skin without looking like you put a lot of effort into it. So let's start. We're going to prime our face first. You need to get a smooth surface, cover up any bumps, discolorations. You kind of need to blur that out to put on a nice layer of foundation that's not too heavy. Next, I'm going to be mixing two different foundations. The first one I'm going to be using is from Benefit. It's the Hello Flawless Brightening Oxygen Wow Foundation. So I'm actually going to be mixing this with the L'Oreal Lumi Illuminator. I'm just going to mix these on the back of my hand. What this is going to do is add an extra kind of shine to your face, but because I'm mixing it with foundation, it will dull it out so it doesn't look like I'm full on strobing. As you can see, I'm using the Real Technique sponge. It's damp. My second foundation is going to be L'Oreal True Match Lumi Cushion. This is probably one of the best skin illuminating foundations I have used so far. So we are going for glowing, less effort looking skin. You don't need to fully just cake on your foundation. It's all about light and airy and glowy. From here, we are going to conceal any areas we need to be concealed. I already had a little bit of concealer on under my eyes. I'm just going to go over them a little bit more because I do have dark circles and a couple like blemishes I have going on. You can use any concealer. We're just going to brighten up the areas that need to be brightened up. So at this point, I'm just going to go straight in with a very light contour. I'm not going to set my makeup. I'm just going to set it kind of with an all over highlighter. I am using the Ulta contour kit. It's half the price of Anastasia's. It doesn't hold up as well, but for half the price, it does a really great job. I'm going to use the lightest shade of the contour. Ever so slightly contour your face, if you even contour at all. That's probably the only contour I'll put on my face. Next, I'm just gonna add a tiny bit of blush. From here, we're gonna go on to our last step, which is highlighting. The trick is to very strategically place your highlighters and highlight the areas that you wanna draw attention to rather than to the contour. I'm gonna be using two highlighters. The first one I'm gonna use is Laura Geller. This is Gilded Honey. This is their Baked Gelato Illuminator. This is the darker of the two highlighters. I'm basically going to set my makeup with a light coverage of this highlighter. Now I'm going into my second highlighter. This is ColourPop's Super Shock Cheek highlighters. They're kind of wet, so I actually take my fingers and just go straight into the product. They are so bright. This is the shade Flexitarian. I just kind of dab this on my face on the high points where I'm going to want to highlight. I'm not going to put this all over my face just because then I would be strobing. So my chin, my cupid's bow, my nose, the high points above my eyebrows, and I'm actually going to go right under my eyebrows as well. And from here, I'm just gonna blend it in. What I'm doing is using my Beauty Blender ever so gently just to blend in this highlighter because it is kind of wet. It's not wet enough to put on before powder and still have it show up after the powder. So you have to like strategically kind of place it on your face. Okay, and lastly, I'm going to spray my face with a setting spray. This is important because I didn't really set my foundation and I do want it to last. I do get oily during the day, so I have to spray my face with a setting spray. I'm using Urban Decay's All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. This one tends to dry a little bit more dewy, which definitely helps the overall look we're going for. If you feel like you don't need a setting spray, then you don't need one. Just go out and let your skin glow. So this is the shade Conspiracy by Urban Decay. It's their new Vice line. This one's metallized. I feel like it just helps add to the overall shiny glowiness of everything. As you can see, my face is shiny, is glowing, is radiant. It's not full-blown white light strobing in your face, but it definitely is a lot more than if you highlight and contour. My contours are very light. I kind of like it. Generally, you don't do heavy makeup when you're trying to non-tour because the point is to look like you have healthy, radiant, glowing skin without all the effort. So the heavy eye makeup kind of just like counteracts it. I like it, so I did it. This is non-touring. If you have any questions about it or you want to leave a comment if you like it, if you don't, your thoughts, what you think. If you have any products you use for non-touring that you absolutely love, write it down in the comments and let me know. I would love to check them out. Don't forget to hashtag Heyitsivana so I can see all your beautiful, shiny, strobing, highlighted, contouring, non-touring, whatever looks. And subscribe below for more videos.